Hi everybody, thank you for coming today. I'm the council representative on the TransCanada Yellowhead Highway Association, and a little while back council made a resolution that we bid to host the 2014 TransCanada Yellowhead Highway Association AGM and convention here in Valemount. And it turns out that we may have been successful. We have our president-elect from TransCanada here, Ms. Loranne Martin, and I'd like to invite her to come up and confirm for us if we were successful.
My name is Loranne Martin. I'm President-elect and Vice President on the TransCanada Yellowhead Highway Association, and I'm here to offer congratulations to Valemount. They were successful in their bid to host the 68th Annual Conference and AGM, and it'll occur in 2014. The Valemount will play host to provincial representatives, ministerial staff, municipal members, and their partners from across the 4 western provinces. It's a great opportunity for Valemount. It should create long-lasting tourism benefits for Valemount, for the entire Highway Number 5 corridor, and for the BC members of the TransCanada. Our next steps will be to host a breakfast meeting in Russell, Manitoba, where the conference is being held this year, and provide a slide presentation on what Valemount has to offer, and that's done every year as a wind-up from one conference and into the start of the next one. And we will be creating an organizing committee of community leaders, municipal representatives, to work with myself and the association. And I look forward to working with the organizing committee and having a very successful event. So congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
We only had 2 of the members. Prince Rupert submitted a bid, and Valemount submitted a bid. We decided to do things a little bit differently for 2014 because one of the unique things about this association is it actually is one of the only ones where you get municipal members from 4 western provinces sitting in one room at one time, discussing the corridor, the economic benefits of it, any transportation issues. And so it's a wonderful opportunity to invite them into Valemount, to show them all that our valleys have to offer, and hopefully what that will do will create long-term tourism benefits for the entire area. So I'm really excited and looking forward to it.
How many delegates will be attending?
We can expect up to 80 plus partners. If we also have the opportunity to run a partnering program, and we can even go as far as to reach out to other municipal members like Jasper, provide like a day in Jasper shopping, a bus tour, because you guys have so much potential and there's so much going on in this valley, and I don't see anything wrong with beating our chest a little bit and showing the 4 western provinces what BC has to offer. So I think it's a great opportunity for you guys, and I'm sure you guys will do an excellent job. If you don't, I'm there.
Is there a national date set yet?
That will be up to the organizing committee, but it's typically in April or May, and the organizing committee takes a look at what goes on and what they can offer. It runs Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it also provides the benefit that if Valemount wishes to keep people over an extra day and provide them something else to do and keep them in the community, there's the opportunity for the organizing committee to do that.
What are the estimated economic benefits for the community?
Well, depending upon the programs that you have and the partners that come in, they have a tendency to shop. And this association is closely linked to the RVing Association. In fact, our digest that we produce every year, it's sold out. I think we run about 50,000 or is it 75,000 copies. They're our biggest, they use it the biggest. And so by bringing people into the valley and showing them what experiences they can expect in the Highway Number 5 corridor, the goal is to try to entice them back, and instead of going on vacation, they go on a staycation. And we bring Canadian members and from all across the provinces into BC and into our highway corridors.
Great.
Laura?
What generally happens at these conferences?
We typically have keynote speakers. They on various subject matters. This year, it's pipelines has been the big thing for the last 2 years. We talk about safety on the corridors. We participated in the cell phone resolution, getting cell phones along the number 5 and along the Highway 16 corridors, and we've also participated in the spectrum auction, in soliciting and making sure, because of the rural communities, it's the strongest bandwidth. And then we lobby governments and political leaders and stuff like that to help achieve whatever it is that our members want.
Is there a public portion of this, or will it just be the delegates meeting?
It's basically the delegates meeting and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean that it couldn't be open for that. The doors are wide open for whatever the organizing committee wants to do and how best to run it. They'll work closely with myself and with the executive of the TransCanada.
Is there a keynote speaker been named yet?
I have been in contact with Janine North from Northern Development Initiative Trust, and she has expressed interest in bringing her team. We are going to be looking towards economic benefits, and that's one of the reasons for kind of changing the format is, like I said, getting people to BC and showing them all that we have to offer benefits the entire corridors all the way along. And you want to draw them into our province and show them all that Northern BC has to offer.
How will this area benefit from tourism, like you mentioned?
Well, we're going to be providing our municipal members the opportunity to submit pamphlets, brochures, documentations, gifts and stuff like that to our members. So we'll have a package from like the hosting community, and then we'll have a package from the rest of BC. So because a lot of them there is turnover and they haven't been into BC before, so it's the perfect opportunity to showcase what we've got.
I want to come up and thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It's so great. Like, oh my Lord. It's such an opportunity. What I really like about it is it's going to be a focused opportunity for us to really present Valemount. You know, it was just great. I mean, we have a lot of opportunities to present, but this is a very special one because you have municipal leaders from across the Western provinces, and I think too we owe a debt of gratitude to the good work that the TransCanada Yellowhead Association has done in the past. Former Mayor Jeanette Townsend's with us today, and she was a member during some times. There was a times when we didn't have a beautiful paved highway through here. There's a time when we did not have a highway at all, and the Yellowhead TransCanada Association has seen a lot of that. And people don't recognize that back in the day, local lobby efforts actually made this TransCanada thing happen. It seems larger than us, and it's disconnected from us. But anyways, and I thank you for your work on the association too, and making sure that we're represented there.
Thank you. Yeah, I was quite determined to have council agree to bid, and you know, all we could do was try. And I'm glad to hear that we were successful. And I think it'll be good for Valemount, the Robson Valley, Canoe Valley, both the Highway 5 corridor and Highway 16 corridor west. So I'm really excited about it too.
It's another opportunity to have a great party. Yeah. What more do we want?
There you go.
Thank you, Loranne.
Thanks, Sandy, for everything. And we have our work cut out for us.
First order of business will be forming that committee.
Yes. Yes. Any other questions?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the business community has to do to help you out.
Just get on the organizing committee.
A great opportunity here and a great announcement for Valemount. What does this mean for the community?
Well, it's great to get conferences like this in town because it means there's 80 travelers who will show up, and we'll plan a variety of events, right? So there's an opportunity to take them through Valemount, show its potential, and get them turned on to what Valemount's about. And you know, people of influence, and it's a great chance. Like, what I like about it is it's a particular event, a particular set of people, and we get to show ourselves to them on that. For this weekend, it's a nice chance to show off, and with some economic repercussions to that as well.
It's been a process. Can you explain how long the process has been and what it meant to what you had to do to get this bid approved?
When I attended the conference last year in Lloydminster, it was announced that the host community for 2014 would be in BC, so that's when I got the little idea that perhaps Valemount should try and bid again. They had bid a number of years back, weren't successful, so I thought let's try again. So started to put the word out to the membership then that we were thinking of bidding, and we were just waiting for the actual RFP to come out, and that came out, I think it was end of November is when the RFP process came out. So since end of April of 2012 is when this started.
Almost a full year.
Almost a full year, and that's just to get the awarding of it. So now we have another year of planning.
Who were you partnering with in terms of the bid? Who was involved in the bidding process?
We had village staff that were working on it, along with our Tourism Valemount committee. They are going to be partnering, helping with some of the funding of the programs. And we're also going to be looking at other possible sponsors as well. But right now we have confirmed Tourism Valemount is partnering.
Has there been an estimate of what the economic benefit of this particular conference, not the after effects, but this particular conference will be for Valemount?
We don't have all of those numbers together yet, so maybe a little bit further into the planning we might have some better numbers what the economic spin-off could be, but I think it's just going to be a great opportunity to showcase Valemount, the Canoe and Robson Valleys, and promote our Highway 5 corridor and really make it a little more popular as far as TransCanada Yellowhead.
And I think the nice thing is we don't have to build a conference center or anything. So the economic justification is, they've already done a ton of work to get this bid together and get everything lined up. So the economic spin-off is there. And the neat thing is it's a relatively low entry point for the village, just a lot of volunteer work. I'm glad of that investment.
Logistically, where would the bulk of the conference be taking place in terms of meetings?
The bulk is set up at Best Western and also at a number of the different village facilities like the community hall, the community services center, this building as well. But the bulk of the events and meals will be at the Best Western.
What can the citizens of Valemount do to help in the process from this point on?
Join the committee. Yeah, and if they're engaged in the activities that they love, then they can help. Maybe they can pitch putting that together. If they're really into fishing, maybe we can get a local fisherman, one of the guiders, to take people out.
People willing to, put up some ideas for a partners program. And like I said, a lot of spouses come along with their with the delegates, so they don't have much to do during the day while the delegates are in meetings, so they usually do a lot of exploring and shopping, and so I think it's a great opportunity for local outfitters and shops to maybe come up with some packages and maybe discounts and things for the delegates and their families.
Yeah, and one of the great things is having Valemount Tourism as an organization to help plan this. So Valemount Tourism represents the hotels, right? So it's neat that they're in on the planning process, and then they can collaborate together and say, okay, is this something we want to take on? Does this make sense for the community? So it's really good to have that collaborative approach, I think. They've been a big help too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.